Can they hear you now?
Can you guys hear me now? Hey, again.
Oh, look. They should be able to hear you now.
Can you guys hear me?
This is sent to master. It was off.
I even asked you about that.
I know. Yeah, I thought it was mute.
Because I was like, do we need to do anything about that one? And you were like, no. Hey, guys. Hey, no excuses. Hey, Shannon. Hey, Kim. Hey, Rosie. Hey, Ken. What's happening, Mama? Shannon. Who else did I forget? Lisa. Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Thank you for coming in here, Shelly. I love you, Shelly. Shelly's my BFF. How's everybody doing? How's everybody's week? See how far behind it is?
It's always been that way. You just didn't recognize
that far behind?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Love you too, Shelly. Are you babysitting tonight?
Oh wait, is that you?
Yeah, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Takes up you a little while for it to click.
Okay. Hi, Ken. Let's see. Yeah, this is not my show, so I can't say hi. Matter of fact, she's gonna kick me out any
You can say
second.
hi to whoever you want to say hi to. I don't
Hi, everybody.
Crazy busy school holidays here. Oh, really?
So I went through all the anxiety this week, not Victoria.
We'll get into that in a little while.
Well, I mean, besides your health.
You got your shots, Shelly. Oh, no. I hope you're okay. I know those hurt like hell. Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That just sounds bad.
It is. It's painful. Hey, Ann. Everybody saying hi to you, honey.
Hi,
Kim.
Ann.
No, Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Shannon,
Kim Brothers.
Shelly.
One of my faves.
Is he in trouble again? Almost. He was this close. I even asked him about this little green button on the screen.
I am not in trouble.
I was like, do we have to do something with that little green button? And he was like, no, it's all good. And I'm like, you sure? He's like, oh, it's good.
Now listen, guys. Listen, guys. This woman saved me because I went to the store twice. I cut pipe 3 times. And the last time I was like freaking out because I got this tool and I don't know, the PVC pipe, some of you might know what it is, runs
we had a leak. We had a flood in our kitchen.
Anyway, I had to cut it off and it was getting real close to, I was running out of material. It was like getting shorter and shorter, closer to the wall, or in this case to the floor. And I was like, I can't put another piece on here to extend it because there's not going to be anything to, glue it to. And then Victoria said, oh, use your Sawzall. I was like, okay, that blade's too big. But wait, I got a smaller knife. So I got a smaller saw.
Yeah.
So I used that and Victoria was a big winner. What are you doing? That's annoying.
I know. Okay, so let's talk about everything that happened this week. Yay. You guys. So I go downstairs, I think it was Monday morning, and what do I find? This much water all over my countertops, water all down the front of my cabinets, all over the floor, and it had ran from one side of the kitchen to the other underneath the refrigerator. You guys. So I cleaned it all up and I said, honey, you gotta figure this out. And he's like, okay. So Took him 3 tries, but he got it. He is really handy, Shelly. Aw, thank you, Shelly. Hopefully we compliment each other. Okay, so that happens, right? And then, so my son's, sorry, my hair's getting on my nerves, y'all. My son's girlfriend's car was in the shop, so she took his car. So, my son was like, can I take the truck? Because he goes to like Dunkin' Donuts in the morning. And I'm like, yeah, takes truck. I get a call a short time later and he's like, Mom, this guy just hit me, rear-ended me. I was like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. He was stopped at a light. And this guy, I don't know if he was on his phone, he wasn't paying attention, but he was in a Nissan Altima. He slammed into our truck. And so he was kind of sketchy at first. He was like, oh, I'll just give you $500 for the bumper. Or I'll give you money for the bumper. I'll give you a check for the bumper. I'll give you cash. I'm like, Christopher, no, you call the police, you know. So he did. And he's okay. So, oh God. So let me go back. Tuesday night, he had been doubled over in pain all day. This is prior to the accident. Hubby took him to the emergency room to find out what the hell was going on, because we thought at that point, like, maybe it was like a kidney infection or kidney stones or something. So they came back and said it was muscular, that he had pulled his muscles in his back. So they gave him, you know, because he doesn't do like medication because he's been clean and sober. Today's his 9-year clean and sober anniversary. Anyway, so he got like cortisone patches. While he was at the hospital, they gave him a Toradol shot and they gave him Flexeril and patches. So he was nursing that. He was starting to feel better, and then he gets hit. So he's been okay, but, you know, he needs to go get checked out, you know. So, but anyway, so once the cops came, the guy calmed down, which of course he's going to. I guess he'd only been driving for 2 years. So, and he's like, I don't speak very good English. When I was on the phone with my son, he's like, I don't speak very good English. And my son's like, your English is fine to me, you know, like, okay. Anyway, so he's like Middle Eastern or something. And so he calmed down. So his insurance company comes out and looks at our truck. And we called our insurance company, which we just got this insurance company like not even 2 months ago. So this was just really shitty timing. But it was his fault. He admitted fault. You know, he told the cop. And he told his insurance like it was my fault. I wasn't paying attention. I think it was on his phone. I think that's what the hell it was. I think it was on his phone, you know. So their insurance company lets us know today that they're going to total our truck, which really sucks. Because, in case you haven't noticed, you know, used vehicles, new vehicles are so damn expensive right now. There's a shortage on used vehicles, and the worst part is trucks. So I'm looking online today. I'm like, I'm not paying $60,000 freaking dollars for a freaking truck, you know. But we're talking $30,000, $40,000, right? Our truck was old. It was older, so they're not going to give us. They're not going to give us much for it. So hubby called our insurance company and said, "Look, this is how much they're offering us. Can you do something about this?" And so they're sending one of their guys out from our insurance company now to check the truck out. But the problem is, here's the problem. So truck versus Nissan Altima. He was in a 2014 Nissan Altima. In order to bend the frame in the back, it's steel. So he had to have been flying. You know what I mean? Like, you can't And he's trying to tell my son, when I'm on the phone with my son, he's like, oh, there's no damage, just your bumper. Well, it ended up buckling our frame, and it's going to be a freaking nightmare. So I think what we're going to do, we have a little car, so I think we're going to wait a while, save some money, see if these prices calm down a little bit, you know, and then go from there. And it would be okay, like, we could probably, like, do the title salvage thing, but the problem is it's, like, pulling the whole truck. Like, I drove it, and I was like, yeah, you can, like, it doesn't ride like it used to, you know what I mean? You can feel it, so, yeah. No, the flood was just this week, Ken. Yeah, so we went on vacation last week. Son's good. Today's his sobriety date. Yay! 9 years. I'm so proud of him. A lot of people on the phone while driving. Oh my gosh. When hubby and I went out of town last weekend, I was like counting the people we were driving past that were on the phone. Excuse me. It's freaking unbelievable. Like, how many people are on the phone? Like, I know. Poor Chris. Poor kid, man. Hey, Ginger. Hey, Pat. Hey, Darlene, what's happening? It runs. Maybe you can buy it back in the salvage. Yeah, we thought about that, but their offer is like so shitty, you know, as far as the salvage. I think they said, we'll give you the truck and $1,500. $1,500 won't even fix the truck. It won't even come close to even fixing like the bumper. You know what I mean? Like, the bumper is completely like crushed underneath, so we'd have to get a new bump. Yeah. Ugh. So shitty. Yeah, there's always damage behind the bumper. The bumper eyes. Exactly. Frame damage. Yep. Yep. I know, Shelly, right, girl? I was going to text you earlier, and quite honestly, let me tell you, I had every intention to text Shelly, but so my blood pressure dropped again, and that's okay. Let me back up. Let's talk about hubby and I went on a little vacation, had a blast. We had so much fun. Excuse me, my blood pressure dropped the whole time. I was like, it happened at least once a day, but we were still able to have fun. You know, I would just say like, okay, I feel like it's gonna drop, we need to go, and then we'd go back to the hotel. But we ate at the steakhouse there, and let me tell you guys, I got pumpkin bisque, which, holy, I could have sat and eaten like 5 bowls of that stuff. It was so good. I gotta find a recipe for this pumpkin bisque that they made. It was just phenomenal. And then we got ribeye, baked potato, and then they bring out like a whole loaf of bread, which, excuse me, the bread was to die for. Anyway, you know, it costs an arm and a leg. But it was so good. Like, the steak just melts in your mouth. It was, my sister had been telling me, because she has a Hollywood casino where she lives, and she was like, you need to go to Final Cut, to the steakhouse. You need to go. Like, it's so good. And holy crap, you guys, that steak and that pumpkin bisque, even the baked potato, oh my god, the bread, the whole, it was just incredible. Like, so we did that. We gambled a little bit. My blood pressure was starting to drop. We went down to watch the horse races. It's pouring down rain, so we sat inside and watched them on the monitors, and we bet on, like, I don't know, 2 races or something. We bet, we're like big spenders. We bet like $2, $3, something like that. But yeah, so we did that. We had a blast. And let me tell you something funny that happened, you guys. Let me tell you. So I go into the restroom, right, at the casino. And as I'm walking out of the bathroom, this lady's walking in, and she's like, I know you from somewhere. And I was like, I don't know, you know? And then she goes, wait a minute. YouTube. I know you from YouTube. You're Victoria. You even said you were going to be here. So, Okay, what is her name? Annalicia? I think it's Annalicia. She was so sweet. She was just so sweet. And I'm walking out of the bathroom and she's apparently on the phone in the stall and she's like, "You are not gonna believe who I ran into at Hollywood Casinos in the bathroom." I was cracking up because I'm like, I'm nobody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay. So that was cool. Yes, it was delicious. Oh my gosh, Shelly, it was so good. Right, Darlene? It's pathetic. People going to on our vacation, people were like all over the road. Like there were times when I was like, oh my God, they're gonna like run into the side of us because they're sitting there on their damn phone, you know? Hey, Julia, what's happening, Mama? Thank you, Ken. Please click the like button. I'm telling you, so the pumpkin bisque, let's talk about that. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. The pumpkin bisque had, and now I can't remember the daggone name. Pepinos. Pepinos? Had pepinos in it? Oh my God, you guys. And it didn't, you know, you think of pumpkin, you think of sweet, but no, this was like savory and just, it felt like Christmas time. How about that? Like, I was like, is it Christmas time? That's what it felt like. It was so good. I'm a star, yeah. Like, I go out and I'm telling hubby, I'm like, let me tell you what happened in the bathroom. And he was like, oh, that's so cool, you know, and I was just like, oh my God, it was so awkward. I felt so, you know what I mean? Like, I just felt awkward because I'm like, I'm nobody, you know? You know what I mean? Like, she was so cute though. She really was cute. Okay, so had a great time. I mean, we had so much fun. And then come home, fast forward, the flood happens in my kitchen, hubby fixes that. My son's back screwed up, then he has a car accident, now our truck is totaled, and woo. So now we get to deal with that. But I really do think like we just need to, we have a little small car. It's hard to get out of because it sits on the ground, but you know, it'll work. So I think we're just going to drive it for a while and save some money and then find something that we really want to get, you know. I mean, I'd like to get just like a little car, but the problem is we want to get an RV, and if we're going to get an RV, we have to get a pickup truck or an 8-cylinder SUV, which sucks because the trucks are so ridiculously expensive right now. It's insane how much, like, my brother-in-law sold. He bought a newer, bigger, more advanced truck, and they gave him like $30-some thousand for his truck, which was like a 2012, I think. I was like, what? Sounds amazing. It's your, yeah, right, Shannon? You are somebody awesome. Aw, thank you. No excuses. Thank you. Hey, Beth, how's it going, Mama? I'm glad you're here. Oh, life will get better. Look, please don't misunderstand. I am not being like, oh, poor me. You know what I mean? Like, it's just been like a lot this week, you know? I'm definitely not in that place because I'll tell you, let me tell you. You guys know I'm friends with Amanda Murowski. She's Keto Ginger here on YouTube. And, you know, she's friends. Her sons go to school with Lauren Brazy's daughter, who has autism. She's on the spectrum. And Lauren Brazy has a YouTube channel as well. And so, you know, she's in Florida and her house got flooded from Hurricane Ian, which is bad enough. So she had Service Pro come over about the water damage. They check the place out, they leave, she leaves, and then she's like, oh crap, I need to go back. I guess she calls her husband and says, I need to go back to the house to make sure the door's locked. She goes back, she touches the doorknob, it's hot. She's like, but we live in Florida, the doorknob's hot a lot, you know. She opens it up and all this smoke and fire comes out. Apparently, her power had come back on in that short amount of time and caught fire. Something with the stove, and it started a fire. So our house went from being 30% damage with the flood to 90% damage now. Here's the sad reality. It was, her mom owned the house, and, you know, they just, her and her hubby paid the mortgage. They didn't have renter's insurance. So they've lost everything. So if you guys should happen to get time, you know, if you have a laptop sitting around, it's Lauren Brazee, Brazee, Lauren Brazee. If you could, like, go on her videos and just let them run through and watch them on your, you know, your desktop or your laptop, just let them run, you know, because then she makes money off, you know, the videos. So it's just, so I am not, I'm not feeling sorry for myself. Shit happens. Thank God we have, you know, car insurance, and thank God my son's okay first and foremost. Like, when he called me, I was just like overwhelmed because I hear this guy yelling, and my son was like kind of afraid of the guy because the guy was acting like he was going to come up and fight my son or something. And I was like, call 911, just call the police. And so he hangs up, and when I talked to him the second time, I'm like, Chris, are you okay? Like, I'm like, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Like, he's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. So, yeah, but the people that have gotten hit with the hurricane, it's so damn sad. Like, I wish I had the money to help everybody, because I swear I would. But yeah, if you can help Lauren at all, you know, she's got a GoFundMe finally, which I'm glad a friend set it up for her, and I'm glad she did that, because, I mean, they've lost everything. Like, their daughter that has autism, they've lost all of her toys. They've got their son Everett. I think he's like 1.5 or something. I can't remember, but, you know, they've lost everything. Like, I can't imagine, you know? So, yeah. You love your SUV. My sister has a Kia SUV. She loves that thing. She bought it new. And I don't, you guys, I don't want a car payment. Like, ugh. That just kills me thinking about it. Sorry, I lost my connection. I'm trying to keep up. Come on, Shelly. Keep up. Just kidding, girl. I have a Mini Cooper, very small car. Oh, cute. I love those little Mini Coopers. My sister-in-law had one, though. She didn't really like it. I don't know what the deal was with that, but oh my God, I've been watching footage of the damage from Hurricane Ian. It's so sad and scary. It is. You know, in the blink of an eye, like, you're going along, everything's good, and then bam. Yeah. Yep, so many people have no insurance. I know, it's scary, you know. Remember Vic kept having those dreams about massive waves. And the little girl going missing. Let me tell you about that. I follow someone that does DIY in Florida, and they are right in the water. Watch, their home was such a mess. Oh my God. Shelly. Yeah, it's... So, I have continued to have the massive wave dreams, and I've continued to have the earthquake. Like, I see the earthquake and a mudslide. Those are continuing. And I will say this. Remember, I told you that a friend of mine said she thought that maybe my dream about the little blonde girl, maybe it was summer before she even vanished. I gotta write that down again. And remember, I told you guys last week that, or 2 weeks ago, that I had the dream again about the little girl, but at the end, Summer Wells was right there. And I didn't know if I was having that dream because this person said that, or because that's legitimately, excuse me, what I was seeing, right? I've had that dream 3 more times where Summer Wells pops up at the end. True story. So yeah. I'm so blessed that the hurricane missed me almost completely. Central Florida here. Other than some down small branches and palm tree leaves, we were fine. Oh, thank goodness. Gosh. Yeah, my friend lives in Florida. I've known her since I was in like 4th grade. And fortunately, you know, she just got like rain and wind. She fortunately didn't have any major issues. But that's so damn scary. I mean, I can't even imagine. All right, so let me tell you, and I know I'm needy, so I have to tell you about my health. So I saw the cardiologist's office the other day. They put me on a new medication, and the medication is supposed to, when my blood pressure bottoms out, the medication is supposed to like bring my blood pressure back up to normal, right? So the first night I took it, it helped. Then when I took it last night, it didn't help. And then I took it today, it didn't help. So I don't know what's up with that. I go in 4 weeks for a follow-up, and they've got like a new cardiologist. He's just new to the practice. He's not like brand new doctor, but I go see him in 4 weeks. So hopefully they'll figure this shit out, because I'm so over it. I had a Kia SUV before this car I loved it. Oh, good. Yeah, my sister-in-law, she got a Hyundai SUV, a new one. She loves it. Maybe they're close to finding her hidden in plain sight, maybe. Could be. Could be. Yeah. Let's see, what else do I have down here? Oh, I still haven't gotten a video out of the girl who stole my videos. My husband was so swamped this week with this stupid pipes, the flooding, and then the truck, and then this, and then that. It's just been, so that's kind of like gotten pushed back to the back burner. I was told, someone messaged me and said that this person that stole my videos is writing a book. And if that's the case, then I want to make sure I read that book if she gets a publisher, because I just don't want any of my life or my stories in that book. You know what I mean? I don't trust her at this point. I don't. She changed her YouTube channel name again. I don't trust her, y'all. She's shady, I'm telling you. You know? In his town near me, a car rear-ended another car. The man got out to talk to the other guy. 3 got out, hit the man in the face, and stole his car. Now you don't know whether to get out or not. Wow, holy shit. You know, we had a situation in Virginia today. So this guy evidently, like, shot it at cops and then took off. And then the cops, they looked for him all day. They're trying to find this guy. And then they had him cornered, I guess, at a gas station, and he took off on foot running. And he had this handgun that he had somehow put an extra long magazine in it, right? And he was taking the gun, like, as he's running, firing at the police and firing at random people. People that were in their cars, people that were in the front of the store. He was just trying to kill people. Thank God he was a horrible shot and nobody was shot. But they finally captured his dumb ass, and yeah. Oh my God, Vic, you're kidding. You have to say something to her. Well, you know, I contacted her. I sent her a cease and desist. And then she took down almost 90 videos. Okay. And I've been told that she didn't just steal my videos. There were other psychic mediums that she stole their videos as well. So, you know, I don't make shit on here, right? I haven't even gotten a paycheck from YouTube at all yet, okay? But, you know, if you have a channel, and she has like the same amount of subscribers as me, your bread and butter are your videos. And for her to take down almost 90 videos, hello? You know, she clearly was concerned that, oh shit, this girl caught me stealing her videos. Like, is she, you know, are other people going to catch me? Yeah. It's It's still getting to me, you guys. I'm trying to let it go. I'm trying really hard to let it go. The girl obviously has issues. Like I said, I'm going to do this one video. It's going to have clips from several different videos that she copied of mine, to where she's saying verbatim the exact same damn thing as me. She couldn't even be original and like change my verbiage or wording or anything. She had to like word for word copy every freaking little detail. So, and I'm worried about this book thing. I'm worried that, you know, because when she talks about her gifts, she says it just like I do, right? She didn't start her channel until 2020. I've had my channel longer, and she clearly, and listen, it wasn't just me, you guys. I've heard from a couple people that she's stolen different things from them. But that's their place to come forward and do something. You know, that's not my story to tell. That's not my place. Just ridiculous, though. I am just so frustrated. But I'm trying to let it go because I don't need that bullshit in my life. I don't need my blood pressure going through the roof. I don't need it. Heard about the shootings in Thailand. Oh my God, I did. That's another thing. I did. It just blows my mind. Like, what the hell is wrong with people? You know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about this wackadoo who copied everything I did. I'm talking about just people in general. Like, what the hell is wrong with this world? Like, it's so sad, you guys. It's just sad. I mean, I don't know where all this is coming from. You know, Ken said it earlier when we were talking about different things that were going on, and it's just, what the hell is wrong with, you know, what's wrong with people? It's also extremely personal and spiritual in many ways. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Ken shut up the daycare center killing little kids. Unbelievably. That's just so, like, what the hell? Yeah, almost 90 videos. And here's the funny part, you guys. So, this particular person who had been subscribed to me from the very beginning of my channel, I saw back when I don't look at her channel anymore because I just can't go there. Like, I don't want to go there. But I saw that person was on there in the comment section talking about how, oh, I helped her come up with her name for her channel. I was like, you better stop lying. I've had the name for my channel since way before I started my channel, #1. And at one point I thought about shortening my channel name. And I think that's what she's talking about. You know, she gave me an idea. But I just haven't done that. But it's like, don't lie. Why do people feel the need to lie? You know what I mean? Like, to look cool or something? I don't know, but you guys. And I'm just, look, I have the best subscribers, okay? And I've been so fortunate to have the subscribers that I have. I have a couple that are a pain in my ass that I can really give a shit whether they stay or go. But the majority, you guys know who those people are. You see them in the comment section, the stupid shit they say. But you guys know, like, I love my subscribers, and I have great subscribers, and I appreciate them, and I don't want a bunch of fake, lying people to subscribe to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if you can't come on here and be legit, like I'm legit, go jump in a lake. I don't want you around. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to beg anybody, please stay, please subscribe to my channel. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't want to stay, please go. Go. You know what I mean? And it's nothing, I don't take it personally. I don't take it personally at all. You know, there are quite a few people on YouTube that I used to watch, you know, when I first started watching YouTube, that I don't watch now. just because I'm at a different season in my life. You know what I mean? It's not because I don't like them or, you know what I mean? Whatever. But some of these people are just going to be the death of me. Yes, they have lost plot. There you go. Evil 111. Exactly that. I unfollowed her too. I'm so sad that someone could do that. I haven't unfollowed yet as I wanted to make sure she didn't say anything about you. Thanks, Julia. Thank you, honey. I've not commented, so she has no reason to block me. And yes, you're way better than that. The real deal. Ah, thank you. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. And I'm going to say this and then I'm going to be done with this, okay? When a subscriber first told me that, hey, this girl's like saying the exact same thing as you, and all of her videos have come out after yours. Okay, that's how it started. So when I researched and found her, and I went through and watched some of her stuff, and look, she does videos like teaching people how to meditate and doing different stuff like that. When it comes to that stuff, she's great at that. You know why she's great at that? Because she can say and be and do whatever she wants to do. Okay. As far as being a legit psychic medium, you guys are going to have to figure that out. I mean, I find it hard to believe that if in fact this person is a legit psychic medium, why would they need to steal almost 90 videos? You know what I mean? So there you go. I think there's issues there, and I feel really sorry for her. And I truly, when I say this, I do mean this. I hope that she finds peace, and I hope that she gets herself together. You know what I mean? Because you just can't go through life trying to be somebody else or trying to be something that you're not. You know what I mean? So hopefully she'll figure her life out. Yeah. Spiritual war and people are desperate. Exactly, Shannon. Exactly, Pat. Yep, Kim, I agree. She totally is doing it to feel important, which obviously there are issues in her life, you know. Good luck. So that is you, Ken. I love you guys. Like, I love my little group. You know what I mean? I was telling my hubby, I was like, I don't know, I was scanning through YouTube while we were on like our little vacation, and it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I was trying to fall asleep, and hubby was asleep, and so I was just scanning through YouTube, and I saw this person on there live, and I don't know anything about this person, okay? I don't know anything about the channel, but she had like 6 million subscribers, right? And so I noticed, like, I mean, she had like 4,000 people in her chat, right? And I was just like, when you have that many people in your chat, you can't read their comments. You know what I mean? They're going too fast. You can't read their comments. Like, you guys know how I am. I get behind it. I'm like, yo, y'all, hold up. You know, I do well with our little group. I am not, I don't want to be in that situation. And here's, you know, I follow this one person. I'll just say this. And I've seen her through the years, and when she got like millions of subscribers, she changed. And so I don't really watch her videos anymore. But I like this little group. I like you guys. You guys are my friends. You're my family. I don't want it to get large. You know what I mean? So I started writing down all my awesome subscribers. I have all your names down. And so if my channel ever does get big, we're still going to do our Friday Night Live with just us, our little group. So how about that? Oh, so it's Mama Medium Hillary, but then she just changed. No, it was Mystic Medium Hillary, but now she changed it to the Mystic Sage, I think. S-A-G-E. Yeah. Yeah. So I think think that's what, I got a message and somebody said she had changed her name. I think it was the Mystic Sage. Yeah. Never heard of her. Victoria's called her out. Well, and I think that's kind of the only reason why she took down those videos was because she was like, oh shit. But, and you know, the sad thing is I don't check her channel. Maybe I should, because if she puts any of those videos back up, I'm reporting her and she'll end up losing her channel, you know, because I talked to YouTube and yeah, I wish I would have kept my mouth shut, and because I didn't keep my mouth shut and I posted on the community page, I guess she found out about it and so she took the videos down. Had I have kept my mouth shut, I could have just had her, they would have wiped her page away because of copyright laws. Yeah. Yeah, she went from 243 videos to 153. Yeah. Is that 90? I think that's 90. Oh, Ken, it's just this person that I don't even really know. But the one that I follow that has I'll tell you sometime. Good, Kim. Good. My rescue partner and I just saved an abused puppy. Oh, who's at her beat it and broke its legs. Praying my vet can save the leg. What the hell is wrong with people? Oh my God. Beth, thank you so much for saving. Oh my God, it takes a special kind of effed up person, right, to hurt animals, babies, and senior citizens. Oh my God. You guys. This is a safe place here. It is, Julia. She talks about manifesting, but can't manifest any freaking content of her own. Ginger. I hope and pray the poor puppy manages to keep his leg, name, and shame that bastard. Exactly. Exactly. I'm so sorry, Beth. You will be amazed at the surgery that is possible now. Sending healing thoughts for the puppy. That's just, you guys, like, so my neighbor a couple doors down, she's a foster parent for puppies and cats, and I can't even go on to like the SPA website and look at the puppies and kitties, right? Because then I'm just gonna look at my hubby and be like, I'll be back. You know, and I'm gonna go try to get as many as I can to save their asses. So my house would be overrun with animals. Because you can't say no. You know what I mean? I can't say no. I can't say no. I'm sorry, but it makes me see red animal abuse. Now I'm pissed. Me too, girl. Me too. They are jealous they aren't you. Be proud of who you are and don't worry about those who don't have anything better to do than to mess with other people. Sad life, if you ask me. LOL. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you. It's just so sad, though, because it's like, you know, you go through life and you're just yourself, right? And it's like, why would anybody want to be me? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how I feel anyway. People have no patience with puppies. Exactly. Yep, don't let the screen door hit you on your way out. You tell them, girl. Shelly. Me too, Victoria. I can't even watch advertisements, right? Because my neighbor, she was like, oh, you should look into fostering. And I was like, no. No. And let me tell you why. She now has 4 dogs and like 5 cats and a big old bird that she's had since she was 15. Like, if I fostered, I would end up just like you. No, I can't foster. I can't do it. Yeah, I know. I see it every day at work. I'm a child protection worker. Abuse women, children. It's just so screwed up, isn't it? She beat the dog in front of her child. Give me her address. Oh, let me go have a word with her. Give me 5 minutes with her. That's all I need, 5 minutes. That's so screwed up. thank you for saving that poor puppy. I would probably have beaten the guy and ended up in jail. I can't help. Right? That's how I am, Ken. I mean, that's why I say, give me 5 minutes with him. 5 minutes. That's all I need. Yeah, I can't. I have all the patience in the world for senior citizens. I have all the patience in the world for pets. I have no patience for stupid ass adults. You know what I mean? I just don't. 5 dogs are plenty for me. You got all the puppies over there. Aw. Ken, I should take you out on home visits with me one day. Right? She'd be good. She'd be really good. So let me tell you guys. All right, you guys, you know, like I sweat in here. It's like 417 degrees. So I'm like, oh my God, it's hot. So my cat. Please tell me what the heck is wrong with her. So we keep the cat and dog treats in our master bathroom. You know, in the vanity underneath one of the sinks. She now goes into that bathroom, knocks the trash can over. Okay, whatever's in the trash can ends up all over the place. She climbs up on, because hubby will give the cat and the dog treats, and then he'll leave the pack up there. So she'll get her treat and drag it down and drag it out into our room, right? And I'm like, no. So I get it, I put it back. So today I have a vanity. So today I moved all the treats to my vanity drawer. And tell me why the cat is still getting into the trash can and she's meowing. I don't know what's gotten into her. I don't know. Because she was never like this before. And it's like she's trying to force us that every time she goes in the bathroom and starts meowing, she's like demanding a treat, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, you know, I can't give you a treat 27 times a day, kitty, you know? So I don't know what's going on with her, though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on with her. Speak of the devil, there she is. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. You still in there trying to get your treats? Oh, crap. I shouldn't have said that. That many people aren't followers, they are viewers. I like being able to interact and watch you interact with people. Oh, that's why you're so personal. Aw, thank you, Shelly. You're so sweet. I'm a social worker for child protection and welfare government aid. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. Come here. Come here. You don't want to come here? Right? Because if I even say the T word, they know. Or if I spell it, they know. Cats are highly intelligent. She is. She is. She's doing that for treat. Yeah. Yep. She is. It's like she's like, you know, every single time I go in there, you have to give me one because I say so. And I'm like, no. So I start telling her no, and I start, you know, pulling the door shut and latching it. And I'm like, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. I pour out several handfuls of vinegar. Yeah, well, that's what we were doing, right? Like every night we were doing that. And then all of a sudden, every night became, she was like demanding it, like she would just randomly run upstairs into the bathroom. And I don't know what's going on with her. She was never like this before, so I don't know if it's just part of her personality. I will tell you this. She is the loudest flipping cat I've ever had. Like, whenever hubby takes the dog out for a walk, she sits at the front door and screams at the top of her lungs, okay? And we're talking like you think a child's being killed. She's just, as she's gotten older, she's what? In November, she'll be 5. And as she's gotten older, she just gets louder. It's kind of funny though. It is funny. Because, sometimes hubby will take the dog out for a walk and I won't even know it. And then I'll know it because all I have to do is hear the cat screaming. And I'm like, oh, the dog's out for a walk. My sister thinks her kitten is so intelligent. Yawn, yawn. That kitten has had every problem under the sun. My sister has munchies by proxy. I think the kitten scratched her ear. The next thing, it must have ear mites. Has something wrong with its eye. Really? Wow. My huskies will yell at us until they get their treats. I love huskies. They're like the coolest dogs ever. They're like so talkative. So cool. We have a couple in our neighborhood and they're just so talkative, right? And they're just like, dum diddy dum diddy dum. They're just such good dogs. Like, my cat comes on a walk with us and the dog. See, I wish I could do that, but like, Ella is so like, what's the word? Skittish? Yeah, skittish. She's gotten a little better. Like, she'll actually go out on our deck now and like hang out on the deck, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, I didn't tell you what happened the other day. 2 days before we left on vacation. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you what happened. So, you guys, I'm like pouring sweat. So hubby will leave the sliding glass door to our back deck. He'll leave it open, right? So if it's nice out, you don't need the heater AC on. He'll leave that door open so the cat and the dog can come and go, and they'll go out there and sit in the chairs, and the other day my blood pressure had dropped. So I was literally just like out of it in bed, because whenever my blood pressure drops, I'm like, I swear, I feel like I'm comatose. Like, I just get so sleepy and nothing makes sense. And so 2 days before this happened, I had a dream that a squirrel came into our house, right? And I told my husband, I'm like, I had a dream a squirrel got in the house. And he was like, oh, really? So he proceeds to tell me there's a bird in the house. And I'm like, what? Yeah, there's a bird. Not only is there a bird, Ella, the cat, got a hold of the bird. And hubby's like, I think she may have broken the bird's wing. I'm like, oh, no. And I was so out of it from my blood pressure dropping. I get so dizzy. And so he's like, here, let me help you down the stairs, because he's going to go and show me the bird. And I was dizzy as crap. So I see the poor little bird and I'm like, oh, poor thing. And at this point, he's in my kitchen behind this, like, it's called a baker's rack. And we had locked the cat in the other room. And this poor little bird. So hubby was able to block off an area and be able to get him outside. And then we shut the door, and he was like, I'm going to check to make sure the bird's okay later. Because then we start thinking, like, maybe he wasn't hurt, that he was okay. He was just scared, traumatized, I'm sure. So yeah, I guess he ended up being okay. But you guys, the cat is a cat. And I said to my husband, I'm like, can we not leave this door open again? I dreamt that a squirrel came in and then a bird came in. I'm like, can we just shut the sliding glass door? He's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. If a squirrel comes in, I swear, I'm packing my stuff and moving out. I'm done. All right, let me get caught up. Her vet bill must be humongous. Exactly, right, Pat? She's taking the cat in all the time. Our cats are 17 pounds, which the vet says is too much, but it's so hard to feed them less, right? It is. Our cat's really skinny. She's like really long and lean, and I really thought she was going to end up gaining weight like her dog, but she hasn't. She's doing good. And we got him on the special food now, which is like it's like real food. There's no like preservatives or additives or anything. It's expensive as crap though, and if the prices keep going up, I'm not going to be able to keep them on that. But I have a book, and if I had to, I would just make their food for them. you know, if I could swing it. She's also on special food. She let the kitten out with a harness, and when she comes in, the poor kitten has to have a bath in case of germs. Oh my gosh. That's kind of sad, Ken. That's kind of sad. Wow. That's why the cat is named Al Sassy. She is so mouthy. That's a good name. That's funny. Ginger, can you feed her lower calorie food? Many brands do indoor cat food or post-spay castration versions. Yeah. You know, I always thought that the wet food made him fat, but our vet was like, no, the kibble is what makes him fat. And I always thought it was the other way around, you know. Who knew? My sister makes me wash my hands so the kitten does not get any germs off my cat. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Now I feel bad for your sister, Ken. What's wrong with her? I should find something better suited for them. They did gain a lot after getting fixed. I mean, that happens, you know. Ella gained a little bit of weight, but she's just so, you guys, she's so active that I don't think she could gain weight. She just doesn't stop. Yes, her intake drops by 1/3. Yeah. The kitten does not get out now because she got out of the harness and gave her a heart attack. So it meows and meows at the door now. Yes, all guests have to take off their shoes and wash their hands before touching the kitten. Are you serious? Oh my God. That's crazy, Ken. My cat brought one in the house. I got it away and took it to some bushes, turned around, and the evil cat was watching my every move. My sister did the same thing to her child when her child was young. She claimed she had asthma and all different ailments, yet she joined the police and passed her medicals. Wow. That's sad, though. I should say I'm a retired vet nurse. Oh, very cool, Julia. Very cool. Haha, Pat. My cat did that. He took in another mouse or the same one. That's like, I have no problem with bugs, mice, rats, whatever. I don't have a problem with them. Okay, but let me tell you what happened. This big old bumblebee got in the car when we went on vacation the other day. And it like spooked me, right? So then I'm sitting there and this thing flies up to my ear and then flies onto the door and I scream and I'm like, my husband's like cracking up. He's like, it's just a stink bug. It won't hurt you. I'm like, no, what was that bee? He's like, it's a stink bug. It won't hurt you. Right? Excuse me. And I have no problem with, you know, thankfully my cat has never brought a mouse to me. But yeah, that would freak me out. And I'm still afraid of squirrel. There's going to be a squirrel in my house, okay? So let's just get that straight. It is. I told her it's not normal, neurotic mother. Right? That's crazy. My cousin just started her vet journey as well. That's quite an admirable career. Definitely. Definitely an admirable career. I love, like, the ladies and the vets and all the nurses and techs and everybody at our vets. They're just so awesome. You know, you just really, you have to have, like, it takes a special kind of person to work with pets, you know? When Sassy is hungry, she meows in my face and slaps me in the face and head when I ignore her. Oh no! Does she? Oh my gosh. It's funny though, because my cat does stuff, you know, she'll come up and like pet my hand. She's the weirdest cat though. She growls when anybody rings the doorbell or knocks on the door. She growls like a dog, okay? She licks my face like the dog licks my face. She thinks she's a dog. I swear to you guys. She thinks she's a freaking dog. She's freaking hilarious. But this new thing with the it's driving me nuts, you guys. It truly, I've never had a pet drive me nuts like that. It's driving me nuts. Definitely a good name for Sassy. A wasp got in my car, and while I'm trying to swat it out of the car, the police siren went off, and I thought I was going to be pulled over, but they passed me. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm still freaking out with the wasp. Right? No doubt. I don't blame you. I'm scared of birds, so if one gets on our house, I hide under blankets. Kim, you're funny. Hey, Tim, what's happening? That's my fear, driving with a bee or a spider, right? Look, I was 16. I was in my Mustang, and a cicada flew in the window. And I had a skirt on because I was going to my part-time job. And it flew up my skirt, right? I am so lucky I didn't wreck my little Mustang. It scared the piss out of me. Literally, it was horrible. Like, Sassy is the only girl. I have 5 boy cats. You, aw. They like to paw at your face, especially when you're asleep. Yeah, right? Drives me crazy how slow the human health system is in comparison. We did so much more, right? I believe that. Sassy tells when Loki gets in the dog food. She's a tattletale. That's so funny. That's too funny. That's really good. That's pretty funny. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off here. I apologize, but I'm quite surprised that I even got on here tonight because my blood pressure was so low. I mean, it did come up. That's why I came on, but I am going to get off and try to chill. I'm trying to get used to that new medicine that I have to take, and I don't know how to explain it, but it just gives me like, I just feel weird when I take it. I don't know what it is. I have noticed my cats do not like me sleeping when they are up. That's cute. Oh, I never even thought about that aspect of healthcare. It's very true though, right? That's so true. You too, Miss Astrology. Let's see. Pat, Ken, Julia, Darlene. I know I'm missing a bunch. Kim, Ten, Ginger. I'm missing a bunch, you guys. I know I'm missing a bunch of people. I will, Kim. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you. Who am I missing? Shelly. Duh. Love you, Shelly. Love you guys. Shannon, everybody. If I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to get that video out this week. Hopefully, hubby can help. We can get it together and get it done. All right, guys. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.